What up? Welcome to the Fellowship Hall with the Twins and Rap. I am Rap, aka Big Hamm, aka the smartest one in
Not
the room. With the back with my fellas, twin number one Keith and twin number two Kid. Y'all holler at the people today.
what's up, fellowship? Is your
Go ahead,
what's up,
man.
fellowship? Is your boy Ken, aka the Man Out. Thanks for tuning in with us today. Get your line out, man.
What's up, fellowship? It's your boy Keith, the moderator. You know me. I know you. Let's go ahead and dive in. You know what we're doing. We are doing Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3, Episode 9. Now, Big Hamm has already informed us that the episodes are out on the internet. But Kendrick and I, the moral compass and I, we do not subscribe to social media, so we do not subscribe to looking at pirated or episodes early unless someone from Stars were to reach out to us and give it to us for us to review. We don't look for the black sites or whatever. So we're going to do episode 9. So what?
I don't feel like y'all gotta be loyal to Stars. 50 Cent ain't even loyal to him.
I ain't saying I'm loyal to Stars. I'm just saying that
50 trying to leave him. 50 probably leaked the episodes.
You done?
I mean, yeah, but if you gonna say something, I can keep it going. It's never a
all right. So, fellowship, let's dive into this review of episode 9 and 9 only. If you have seen it, please don't put any spoilers in the comments. But we do want you to converse with us. Ken, kick it off.
I thought it was a okay episode.
Kick it off.
Okay.
Kick it off.
You done?
Try to edit that out, I guess.
Yeah. I thought it was an okay episode. I mean, it was a decent episode. A lot did happen. That was cool. I worried that they put too much at the end. But I guess we'll get to that at some point. But I thought it was okay episode. The Tejada family finally saw Monet for what she is a liar and a backstabber and a husband killer. And
but check this out, man. Check this out, Ken. Cain knew this. Cain knew it all along.
Cain suspected it. But I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised though, the fact that when he came out and basically admitted everything to Drew and Diana, because I'm like, it seemed like no matter how upset or how much beef they get into, those three still ride for one another, and they're open and honest with one another.
Except Drew didn't tell Cain what the mama said though. I felt like he should have told him in that moment.
He could have told him in that moment, but he told Diana, and then when Cain came out, it still all came out. So even though he didn't say it in the moment, it still came out pretty quick. I thought it was a bit of a stretch for Saxe to basically have all these letters sent out to all these people. And
I don't think so. I knew you was gonna say that. I don't think so.
Honorable mention got to go is the ghost of Saxe, man.
But man, Ghost basically the same thing when he died.
Yeah, well, he left a will and trust, right? It was the reading of his will.
He left a will and trust, and he left a letter for Tariq.
In the will stuff, though, it was all at the same time, though. It wasn't like
if Ghost
he didn't have a letter sent to anybody, man.
If your hero Ghost could get with his attorney and drop post-mortem letters, Saxe to get with his attorney and have post-mortem letters sent. It can be done,
man. Go ahead, Ken.
Right,
sorry,
so man. Try to get finished.
I apologize. I just apologize for interrupting now. So you take it and don't say nothing else.
Man,
so go ahead and start.
You. I like to apologize for absolutely nothing.
Big Hamm is on something tonight. Go ahead, Ken.
So I was trying to say, 2 or 3 minutes ago, it ain't even about him getting the letters out. Okay, I don't care for it, but it is what it is. But the fact is that Monet was like, "Hey, this is a lie." Tariq working with the feds, and Diana immediately jump on it, and then Reek bluff her and punk her.
But you left out Monet immediately said, "You go do what you do then."
Yeah, I know. So that bothered me. And then Diana sneaking through his room, being able to get access to it with a flimsy card, and her finding when Reek took the file from Davis, I'm like, how was Reek gonna do something better with it than Davis could have done with it? But Davis just go along with it, and Reek put it on his mattress because there's got to be secure.
Reek can
So
do it all.
it's stuff like that still kind of bothers me in the writing. It's just it's convenient writing. They write stupid stuff to try to link the stuff they want to happen together.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing with Brayden and his uncle and all that junk, that kind of made me he know he gonna get caught for the Ponzi scheme. So he immediately called the police, who link him to the DEA to try to flip on Reek and Brayden and everything. I don't know. And then like the whole RSJ calling Reek, like he got roped up or whatever, fix it and all that junk. I don't even understand what RSJ need, because he was supposed to get his money back from Lucas. So I don't understand why he still, he a
He gonna
billionaire.
get it back now, dog. He not gonna be able to get his money back now.
So what's gonna happen? The Fed's gonna keep all the money that they still have? How is that gonna work? I don't know.
He was an innocent victim.
But that money,
exactly.
He's a victim. His money gone.
Well, I don't know how Reek could fix it, and I don't know why he still. Once again, he calling the kid to fix something that it takes lawyers and judges and things and courts to do. Again, man, it's that Fast and Furious writing, man. Everything they do. Speaking of that, never mind. Everything they do is everything funnel back to Reek, and then
even with Tate, man, Tate coming to Reek.
Yep, Tate a sucker. But anyway. And then I'll let you guys have some talk. But the last thing I wanted to talk about is I literally saw Cain's heart break when Effie said she wasn't gonna flip on Reek. I'm real talk, man. I literally saw that Joker heart break. And so I thought that was a pretty cool scene, man. It's unrealistic stuff. Cain is a criminal, but yet he can pretend to be a lawyer and get time with Effie. But I guess Davis told him what to do, so maybe that makes it okay. But I thought that was pretty funny that we literally saw Cain's heart break, and no matter what, this Joker is still trying to get Reek. He is still against Reek for no reason, man. And Reek called him out so hard at the beginning of the episode. You want to beat me, you get my leftovers, blah, blah, blah. Reek made the fatal mistake of trying to swing on Cain.
Hey, Reek
not a
fighter.
Nah, Reek man, he got to shoot a jab first, man. He tried to pull back too hard. You got to shoot a straight jab.
And then this Joker had the nerve to say me and Cain were throwing hands at David's office. No, you were catching hands. Cain was throwing hands.
Exactly. Hey, I was glad that they didn't let. Hold on, I was glad that they didn't. Hold on, I was glad that they didn't let Reek get a punch. Okay, man.
Now I really was fanning the bug, but it served two purposes.
Listen, man, Reek didn't get a punch on Cain, and I was like, that's pretty good writing for once. Reek ain't no man getting that no Cain. Yeah, Reek can maybe throw down with Brayden, even though Brayden held his own for the most part. That Joker could not touch Cain.
That's all right. Long as Cain understand that he just can't be talking crazy to Reek. He probably can beat him.
I don't know if he understand that.
Reek had to let him know, bro.
I don't think Reek let him know nothing.
But if he missed, it don't matter.
Yeah. And then lastly, my bad. I know I said I won't let the Cain thing be the last, but lastly, the whole Brayden killing his uncle was pretty weak, man. Pretty weak.
It was necessary.
The uncle needed to die.
Yeah, it's a necessary, but it wasn't good.
What was weak about it?
I'd rather Brayden put two slugs in his chest.
Over the banister, man.
Yeah, I'd rather Brayden put two slugs in his chest.
It looked forced.
Nah, but it's better that it happened their way, so now they can have an easy suicide alibi.
Suicide?
No, it makes
sense. You
just
say dude jumped off the balcony.
Man, Brayden handprints on the rail. Brayden handprints was on the rail.
Brayden touched the rail, he don't touch dude.
It's his uncle's place.
Yes, he did. He touched the rail when he looked over.
I agree that it makes sense because it does look like a suicide, and and then I don't know if the note that Brayden was trying to get him signed is still gonna be found and everything, which makes perfect sense. It was just like, oh, I'm not scared of your ghetto friends. Push. All that stuff was
not even a struggle.
It was weak to me.
You missed the fact that he told him he was gonna pin it on his daddy.
No.
He's not saying he's gonna blame Robert and Kiki. What are you talking about?
He didn't say he shouldn't have killed him. He said it was weak the way he killed him. Pay attention, man.
I didn't say that. He mentioned your friends. I'm not scared of your ghetto friends. that wasn't the thing that set Brayden off. The thing that set Brayden off was that he said he was gonna blame it on Robert and Kiki.
He didn't say
No,
it set him off, man.
it was just part of the conversation. It was a comment that the uncle made.
Mm-hmm.
Keep up, fella.
I think you're being.
Hey, get a pen and paper and take notes. Get a pen and paper and take notes so you can go back.
Man, be
go
quiet.
back and review them.
Be quiet, bro.
Go ahead with your reaction, man.
I thought the episode was fire. It was better than okay. It was better than decent. It was action packed. A lot of happened, and I think my fellowship brother just overanalyzes everything. He overanalyzes everything. There's no problem with Saxe sending out those letters. Saxe, in 2 episodes ago, Saxe laying in bed with Jenny told Jenny that he knows he's a marked man. He told her that. He told her that. He said if they know if they know that I'm Jamal, they're gonna kill me. So he was prepared for that. So it makes perfect sense. He's prepared for that. He's also a lawyer. You know, he probably had a plan, just like he explained to her in his letter. He can be working out from where he is.
Lies, man. He lied to Monet talking about some Tariq was working with the Fed. That was a lie, right?
He did,
that's more Povich style. That was a lie.
Everything he's doing is dirty, bro. He gave Tubby he gave Tubby a 2-bit. He gave them the address where Tasha is. He supposed to do that.
How did Monet get it?
Why 2-bit? Why 2-bit even come back, man?
Why 2-bit even on the show, man?
Now, honestly, when
we
like early on the show,
we did ask what happened.
Early on the show, I wanted 2-bit on there because I thought Reek needed somebody hard on his team, muscle, somebody that wasn't gonna be afraid of Cain. But now it's just been so long. I was like, why is 2-bit even here?
The thing about 2-bit that I didn't like was that Reek is strapped.
You mean Reek always strapped? He took the gun when he left the dorm room.
Shoot him and kill him.
Good point, man.
2-bit hard, man.
Man, 2-bit hard, but if Reek, the first to draw, the opposite is the next to die.
No,
all Reek had to do was pull it out and pop him.
What did Reek say? What did Reek say? You gonna off me in public? Reek smart, man. Come on, man.
He just said that to save his own behind. Just because he.
But I'm saying he's not gonna pull out a gun and shoot 2-bit in public either. He's smart, man.
Man, they did so much stuff in public. Reek was standing right there when old boy hit the car with gloves on and all black with a backpack with a gun in it.
Who hit Reek in the back of the head?
I don't know.
Tasha probably, man.
It had to be Tasha. She was behind him.
Shoot, man.
Why? And like Reek and Tommy in a standoff. I'm sorry. Reek and Tommy in a standoff. Settle down.
Yeah.
Reek and Tommy in a standoff.
Hold on, don't be telling me settle down, bro.
It's his turn. It's his turn. That's right.
You know what? You know what? You're right. My bad.
Yeah.
Calm down now. Calm down.
Go ahead.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, go ahead with your point. Yeah, go ahead with your point.
My bad, Big Hamm. You're right. But they in a standoff. Tommy turned the gun to shoot the wounded agent that come in, you know, I guess doing his job till he die. And so it's so many opportunities for one of them to kill the other. You know, just why drag it out like that? You know, if y'all don't intend for them to kill each other, don't even have them do the gun stuff. Have them talk for a little while or something, or just have one of them have a gun.
I was going to get to that.
My bad.
You know, whenever you see that Mustang pull up, your adrenaline get to running. Like, oh, shoot, go Tubby. And I was going to say, when Tubby turned to shoot the agent, Reek should have popped him right then. He should have popped him right then.
He didn't want to kill him, though. Remember, he said, we family. We all we got left. He was trying to talk Tommy down.
Man, Tommy turned and was shooting. Reek should have popped him. He was going to pop him. Yeah. And now he got knocked out, and now he waking up in the hospital, and Tommy got Tasha.
Is Tasha gonna be on force now, man? That's the only thing. That's what I'm wondering. Are they trying to pull Tasha in the force to get maybe extra viewership or something? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a great point, King. Because I was thinking, are they bringing Tommy in this episode as it gets close to the end, so they can make people want to care about Tommy and watch Force? Of course, we're gonna watch Force, right? So we can talk about it. We loyal to the show, maybe even to a fault, but. Maybe Force didn't do as good as the other spinoffs, and they want to try to link them together.
What Tasha gonna do for her, man?
Not necessarily Tasha. I'm just saying, not necessarily Tasha. Just him coming in the end.
Trying to give him some buzz, just trying to give him a little bit momentum going into Force.
Is it definitely coming back?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
Okay.
I think it is. Tasha should have caught a bullet today, man. They could have ended her.
But
And grandma too.
Force is
Grandma too.
definitely the wackest of all the
Yes.
books. He's
Yeah, it
definitely
got
the wackest of all the
better.
books.
It got
But
better.
It got good at the end, but they killed the best person on the show, Luciana.
Yeah.
uh, but speaking of best person on the show, I ain't gonna say the best person on the show, but Effie, man, she stepped up in her hardness. You know, when she did Cain in there, man, it did my heart joy. It did my
I
kid
think
say he literally saw the heartbroken. I did too, and it did my heart so
that's
much
true.
joy. And
I,
then I did miss that when Davis was walking out, she's about to ask something about Tariq. She
I
still
think
got
that's
love for
what
Tariq
she
in the
loved
heart,
for
bro.
Tariq, man.
She
She
still
got
got
love for
love
Tariq.
for Tariq in the
Yeah.
heart, and they
We're
killed
gonna go
Cain to
see
know
her
that she still
in the
did.
next episode.
But then she,
Cain.
she a gangster. She the way that she decided not to stitch this hard. It's hard. Another thing
Cain
was
said stop
this.
playing hard though. Cain told her to stop playing hard. She
And
said,
she
"This
told
me.
him
I'm
that
not
was
built
her.
like that. I'm not built like
That's
that."
because Cain's sipping out. He's the hypocrite. Because if he was in the same situation, he wouldn't be snitching. He's sipping out because he wanted.
He might snitch
And
on
like you
Reek, bro.
said, he's still against Tariq, and he's still trying to get Tariq put under because he's just obsessed with Tariq.
Yeah.
The Tejadas going and wiping out the Castillos. The way they did it was clever. One thing that I didn't understand was how they was able to pull off the oxygen mask and not die. I mean, I know he opened up the door, but
But
he
he
closed
closed
it
it
right
back.
back.
He closed it
So
back.
Exactly. Great
I
point.
don't
Yep.
understand how they happen. But but I thought the episode was great, man. I was on the edge of my seat. I thought the dialogue between Reek and
And
Brayden
Cain at
was
the
good.
beginning. Oh, Brayden.
Nah, yeah, the dialogue between Rick and Cain was fire at the beginning.
That
You
was a
know,
ghost moment
Reek,
in my opinion. Big
yeah,
Ham.
Reek called him out.
I like that conversation that Reek had with Brayden. It to me it gave me kind of it gave me
Those
visions
tummy
of
vibes.
ghosts.
Yeah. You know, like he told Brady what he had to do. This family, you know, like you being a hypocrite. You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He
Yeah.
got to go.
Yeah.
He knows about us. That's the only reason why he kept him around because he felt like he had a trump card to be able to get himself out of trouble. So he's stitching. He got to go. And Tariq told it to him plain, and Brady kind of at that point, Brayden said he didn't really take it, but you saw that he went and found out where dude was, and he went and did his business, even though he didn't go there planning to kill him.
Yeah.
So I thought that was fire. I thought, man, that even though I thought that Reek should have popped Tommy when he had the chance, leaving us this particular situation, the way that episode ended, has me all the way on fire for the finale. I'm talking about all the way on fire for the finale.
Yeah.
And I thought it was. I was thoroughly entertained. Thoroughly entertained. When that doggone Mustang came out of nowhere, I was like, "Here we go, baby. Here we go."
I worried that they
And,
were doing too much, but I heard you.
yeah, but the stars are always wins, Ken.
True.
Stars
That's
are
a good point.
always wins.
That's a
So
good statement, man. It's a good statement.
that was a good job, man. I thought it was a good episode. So I'm really looking forward to episode 10. And I got some gots to goes that I got to shoot off. So I can't wait till we get to this segment.
Okay. I ain't no been too long because you guys pretty much covered it all. I feel like that
You
Monet is still making mistakes. Okay. I still feel like Monet is making too many mistakes. Finally, what was in the dark has come to light on her, and she's still trying to turn it around on everybody. She basically tried to fight everybody except Cain because she knew that was going to be a losing battle, but she was ready
I'll
for
say
you and
this
Diana.
though, Keith, and I'm sorry for interrupting you. I'm
No,
not.
go ahead.
But I'll say this: Mary J. Blige's best acting in the entire series of Power Book 2 was when she was in there going in it with her kids.
Yeah,
that was the best scene she had did throughout the whole show. Where she was like,
pushing Drew
"Let it
at
go,
the
Drew.
face.
Angry.
Let it go.
Angry.
Go." Yeah.
But it's still the same bit though. But you're right. It was decent. It was believable, but it's still the
very
same bit.
Yeah,
Always
it's
angry.
Yeah. It was good. I enjoyed it too, like Big Ham. I wouldn't say that it was great, but it was really good for sure. It was entertaining. I cannot stand Jenny and Blanca,
Oh my God.
and then Jenny acting like she's so torn up over Saxe and Jung when she basically fed him to the wolves.
She did them dirty.
She did him dirty. I thought that this was a decent episode for Davis too. I'm gonna cover some of the little ones y'all didn't.
I'm worried about
catch.
Davis. I'm thinking they're pushing alcoholism too much on him, man.
Maybe, but still, I felt like
grieving,
that.
man. He
Yeah,
grieving.
he grieving. The way he dealt with Effie was good, and then like Jenny and Rodriguez kind of like ambushed him in the hallway and stuff, and
He
then
handled him though.
he handled them. At first, that I was like, oh man, they're gonna
At
let
first, they
Jenny
were
get the
getting,
best of
they
them.
were
Yeah,
combating them. Yeah,
they're gonna let Jenny get the best. Actually, Blanca didn't say too much. They were letting Jenny get the best of him, and then he told her, look in the effing mirror, and that
In the
was like,
mirror.
shut up. He got you. He got you. Now stand there with your long face and just stare in the distance.
all right,
But
man. We gotta talk about the lady face, man.
okay. But it was a good episode, Big Ham. So I'm in Big Ham's camp today. And yeah, if it did good. Um, I agree with Ken as far as like I hate the way Lucas died because it wasn't satisfying enough for me. I wish Brayden had to put some slugs in him or at least got a couple punches in him. But I thought Big Ham. I thought you said Monet was gonna have to kill him.
I thought she was, but it was satisfying to me, and it reminded me of Bell's My Show with Marty Bird. What's the name of it?
Ozark.
Ozark. It reminded me of when dude his wife was cheating on him with bounced off that pavement. Yeah, man, I was pleased with it. I was pleased with Lucas following that crashing into that car.
Damn, they'll put that dude out the window.
Yeah, listen, man. Since you brought up Ozark, that's the type of satisfying death when that dude walked in there and shot Darlene and Wyatt.
Oh yeah.
That
Right.
was satisfying, man.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was satisfying. You know what I mean? So that's the type of death I was hoping Lucas would get and Saxe last week. But it is what it is. I guess they gone. So all right, fellas,
Sex
make sure
wasn't
you go.
satisfying. That's satisfying, but
Yeah, it
okay.
wasn't satisfying. All right, fellas, make sure you go in the comments and let us know what you think about episode 9 and episode 9 only review
It's
or
on 9
reaction.
only, fellowshippers.
Give us some comments and we'll converse back with you. All right, you know what time it is. It's time for our favorite segment. That's the Gots to Go segment. And we had a lot of people go. Saxe is gone and Lucas is gone. So that makes a harder list to come up with. But I think the fellas can do it. So the Gots to Go segment is where we pick 3 characters from the show from 3 to 1 least Gots to Go, but still Gots to Go to most Gots to Go. And Gots to Go, we mean they are brutally murdered. There is no coming back. It is over for them. They have their resume out looking for a new gig somewhere because they are done acting on this show. Big Ham, go ahead and kick it off with your number 3 Gots to Go.
My number 3 Gots to Go is a Kendrick moderator, not Kendrick moderator, a Kendrick Moral Company special, and it's Big Mama Estelle. She got to go. She got to go. That lady was in that show probably 48 seconds, and it was the most irritated I could be. Man, leave Tasha alone. Let her raise that little girl. They've been there fine without you. You just got there. And then when you had Yaz and yourself,
realistic.
Yaz buying alcohol out of the bar, out of the liquor store.
You're driving drunk.
Yaz was driving, wasn't she? When Yaz driving?
No, she
didn't
was
Yaz
driving
have to drive?
Grandma was driving. She just was
Grandma
drunk.
was driving.
Yeah,
But she
hilarious.
hear all badgering Tasha about Yaz being outside. Man, you don't go somewhere. Man, look, Tubby, you should have went on ahead and took her out.
I thought I was gonna hear a gunshot, but they didn't do it, man. They should have did it. But shouldn't she know, Tommy? He came over to the house before. Yeah, she said some man. She should have told.
She didn't want to snitch, bro.
No, yeah, she wasn't gonna snitch. She know Tommy.
She saw he was
in the game.
Tasha. She tried to stay alive.
Big Mama know that game was paying her bills.
I can't. Who's your number 3? I said Big
Number 3.
Who's your number 3? Good job, man.
My number 3 is Cain Tejada. Because Cain, man, I think we had him on our list last week or 2 weeks ago, man. Because Cain is constantly putting Tariq down, man. Cain wanna be Reek or in love with Reek or something. I think a fellowship suggested that Cain was in love with Reek.
Yeah.
But Cain, I think Cain in love with Effie. And Cain just hates Reek so much, man, because Reek then came into their family life and his mama like him and his sister like him. And this girl that he think is hot was his girl. And Cain and Reek seemed to be smarter than him. Reek seemed to be the one everybody think is the smart one. So it's everything about Reek Cain wants for himself. And as a result of him not having it, he hates Reek. This joker still in a prison, in their lifestyle, you don't snitch. He in the prison trying to get Effie to snitch on Reek when honestly, Reek has done nothing to Cain except try to protect him and his family. And that's a problem for me still. And so
I'm talking about
Cain
from
is my
the
number
very
3, man.
beginning, man. He told him that Frank was a snitch from the
Yeah.
very beginning.
Yep, he a
That's
rat.
all he's ever done.
Man. Listen,
Yep.
man. Rick James said cocaine was a heck of a drug. So to Cain, love is a heck of a drug, man. It'll make him do crazy things.
Yeah.
Make
Man,
him do what he
Effie
don't
must be
want to do.
Effie must be something else. Because remember we was talking about how she had put Reek to sleep? And now after two
Hey, she put
sessions, Cain
Who your
forgot
number
he
3?
was a gangster.
Who your number 3, man?
she put Rick to sleep. Went and tried to kill Lauren, and Rick was still asleep.
See?
Oh man.
Put Rick to sleep and woke Cain up. Keep go ahead, man.
Hey man, she had Cain hiding in the bathroom, man. Hey,
Man, had him hide in the bathroom, bro. Cain
That
all
joke
in
wore
the
a suit.
all in the jail, acting like a lawyer with glasses on, man.
Wore a suit, got on glasses and stuff.
Give him Tariq and then we can be together.
Hey, Fred Sanford in Boomerang. not Boomerang. What was it?
Harlem Night.
Harlem Night. Fred Sanford said, keep that away from me. I don't need none of that.
I don't want none of that.
I don't want none of that. But I don't know if I'll say that for you. Anyway, my number 3 got to go is in like he said he didn't want it because it's throwing in the air, turning the rainbow.
Oh,
Yeah, I disagree.
None of that.
Listen, my number 3 got to go in lockstep with the moral compass. It's Cain Tejada for the reason he said. I like Cain. Cain barely made my list, but I got to put him on the list because it's habitual now, and it's making them look weak. This Joker just had a scene. This Joker just had a scene where he mopped the floor with Reek. Like Reek didn't land a punch. He mopped the floor with Reek and was about to end him until Davis came in. I think was gonna hit him with a monitor or something. And
like a book stand.
No, I thought it was a monitor, but anyway, whatever it was, Reek was about to get it. But
was gonna get it.
But
man, Brayden said Cain Suge Knighted him.
We ain't even talk about this man driving full speed in a Range Rover to open some door on somebody and send him to the hospital, man.
Why the idiot just stand there? Why the idiot just keep standing there?
Yelling Cain, like Cain can hear him.
Oh, they were gonna stop, man. Listen, man. Cain went from the hardest character to the show to a smart character to head over heels for Reek's leftovers. And I'm in no disrespect to Effie, because she is probably not anybody's leftover. But this Joker has fell in love with this girl, and it's all because of this desire to be Reek, hate on Reek, want Reek gone, but want what Reek got, want to be Reek. It's crazy, man. My number 3 got to go with Cain Tejada, man.
I agree with this weirdo behavior, man.
It's weird, man. It's weird to expect this from this guy. Listen, no harm intended, but this is some Drew type stuff. You know what I mean? This is some stuff where you get caught on video confessing to a murder, you know, to the freaking love of your life, who ain't no basketball player, right? Not for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Cain is doing this stuff, man. Cain is doing this stuff. All right, my number 2 got to go is none other than the matriarch herself, Monet Tejada. And it's because her time has come, man. The kids have figured her out. Reek just heard that she dropped the dime on Tasha to Tommy. It's time for Monet to go, man. And I don't even understand how she got that information, honestly. Like, it wasn't his sex letter. How did she even contact Tommy? The last time Tommy saw her, she had a gun on him, saving Reek's life.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
It's convenient, right, man.
Monet had a shine this episode with the kid. Rap, even though she acted good, the kids got the best of it, in my opinion. Yeah, you know, they stood up to her. They kind of called out for what she was.
It ain't no defense for it, man. You got to get the people father.
Exactly, man. And they even said, you know, it was an accident that dude killed, Lorenzo killed Zeke, man. Zeke shouldn't have been on that jet anyway, man. All right, Ralph, come in with your number 2.
Man, my number 2 got to go.
Yeah,
is Jenny, bro. She gotta go, man.
They
You
need
know,
to
she
catch a
trying to be
bullet.
all sentimental and saying
Need to catch
after
a
Saxe
bullet.
got off, and his blood is on her
Her
hands, man.
hands.
Her head and
Yep.
On her
everything, man.
hands, bro.
Mhm.
Everything
Yep.
she said out her mouth. You know what? I don't think you qualify for protection.
Is that how she said?
Got that dude killed, and now she crying and all that. Read letters, crying, talking about he wanted the family with her and all that. Man, go ahead. You got that dude killed, and now she already be on tilt, which be doing her stuff. She already be doing this blurring the
Dirty
legal
stuff.
lines.
Exactly.
Now
Mm-hmm.
you know she, man. You know she. I'm glad Davis bluffed her like he did, bro.
He
I'm
should
glad he
have,
sat
man.
her down. Look in the
Should
mirror.
have smacked her.
You the reason why he did. He
He should
told
have
her right.
smacked her. He
Look in
should
the
have
mirror.
smacked her.
He should have. He should have smacked it on the black hand side for the culture.
All right,
Man,
man.
for real.
Calm down. Settle down. Settle down.
Yeah, man. She made me mad, dog.
She did make me. She
Even though
made
I
me
wanted
mad.
sex dead, bro. Even though I wanted sex dead, it was just her unprofessionalism that got that dude killed, bro. And he
Exactly. Listen,
told
Yeah,
her
that
man.
was
plain off. He told her plain off, if they know I'm a dead man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I'm
she
saying,
just
Rab, you right, man. Like the stuff you said is right, and even though we hated Saxe, right? Saxe still went out a unsatisfied way, and she was a lot of the cause of it, right?
yeah.
She was a
Mhm.
lot of cause of it. Yeah. All right,
Speaking of that,
Ken.
man, speaking of
Okay.
sex going out, man, you know, last week we were disappointed and Ken talk about how disappointed he was
I said it
that,
too. I said it too.
yeah, all of us that Davis' brother killed Saxe.
Right.
Man, I shared that same disappointment when I saw that side profile of Kiki.
Yes.
I was thoroughly disappointed. I expected so much more. We were rooting for you, Kiki. All of us were rooting for you.
Hey, hey, it's like you come home one day and it's a chocolate cake sitting in the cake, and you like, oh man, I'm about to give me a chocolate cake, and then you cut into that joke and it's yellow on the inside. You like, oh man, what I done got into?
I
Some
prefer
people
yellow
like yellow
cake.
cake.
So
I
what
prefer
you?
yellow cake.
I was saying some people like yellow cake, and
I
on Key
like
Big
I,
Ham,
chocolate.
I like yellow
I
cake.
I
like
prefer the
chocolate.
yellow with the chocolate frosting, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's good. Don't get me wrong,
it ain't
but
bad.
it can't hold a candle to the chocolate devil's food, baby.
Devil's food.
I beg to
Devil.
Devil's
differ.
food.
Devil. Devil.
Devil. Go
Devil.
ahead, Ken. What's your number two?
My number 2 guys to go is Brayden Weston.
Brayden.
Whoa!
Yeah, Brayden got some weak moments, but go ahead, Ken.
Man,
What
look,
elaborate?
Brayden, it's two paths for my disdain for Brayden. Path number 1, and Big Ham, unknowingly to him or me, hit on the head a few seconds ago. It's Kiki. Brayden's loyalty to Kiki when this whole Ponzi scheme came to
It's
light
her fault.
made
It's
no sense to me because she literally, along with her uncle, just blackmailed
his
him
uncle, yeah.
and he still ride for her after, like, he might well be Cain, he didn't what
Once he
Ralph
go
called it,
black,
he didn't got the
he may go
treasure.
back.
He didn't got okay, settle down. He didn't got the treasure once or twice, and now he all in love with her. But listen, she didn't rat him out to the uncle or work along with the uncle to blackmail him. But she also to the side said he got to give her a cut of the money that he was trying to launder for Cain. So
Ken,
she
she
didn't
told him
blackmail
about the
him.
drugs. She told the uncle about the drug deal.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is Brayden still riding for her when the stupid brother was wanting to blame her too. Brayden like, oh, don't rat me out, blah blah, all this nonsense junk, and he did it, and that made me mad. And then second, we kind of hit it on again is that Brayden is habitually punked by Cain, but yet and still he run behind Cain coattails,
Oh
Like a
my
wanting to
fucker.
play the
gosh!
life and live the life. And as Reek said, have one foot in, have one foot out. And that's that idiotic, weak stuff. I mean, we would give Tommy a hard time a lot of times for being stupid or making rash decisions. But
People
one
call it.
thing we never had that we could say about Tommy was that Joker was weak. Now,
Oh,
obviously, I think
Tommy ready to go.
when Force first came out, I put Thomas Hardness on the guys to go list because they were just making him too hard. His first night in the city, he running
Yeah,
up
he
on the
take it
big
over.
drug kingpins, telling not afraid of anybody, and that's cool. But it was too much. But the thing about Brayden is, if he's supposed to be an image of Tommy, he's just too weak. He's constantly getting punked. Reek is still smarter than him, so we don't really know what Brayden is adding to the equation besides being Reek's boy. Now he
And
ride
the
for Reek.
Western holdings.
Resources.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe so,
Resources.
but I don't know, man. It just
and
those things bother me about Brayden. That's why I got him
it
on the list.
may, and you know what? It may be coming because Brayden said himself he don't want to change like recap.
He don't want to turn out to
So,
be
That's
Rick.
true.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
he may be getting harder. So
I
it may
think
come. He
this
probably
whole uncle
and,
thing may open up the door to him being a killer again. And maybe he'll go, real hard that way, and maybe he'll become a fan favorite like a Tommy. But right now he's getting punked by Cain too much, and then this whole Kiki thing bothered me.
and
Yeah.
maybe I got two things to say. And maybe he adds some credence to raising Kanan. How he like, man, Kanan is a savage. Why is he like not super hard?
Yep.
So maybe he had to grow into that too, and maybe Ray got to do the same thing. The second thing I say about his loyalty to Kiki is, you're right. He shouldn't have been loyal to her,
Not
but
at all.
based on Kiki's skills, she may be an asset in the future. So I don't
I
mind him
don't know.
keeping her around as love interest and a possible, his
No.
ride or die chick.
I think Effie
So
or Diana can do whatever Kiki can do.
so listen, man. We own Brayden. We own Brayden. Or Ken's on Brayden specifically. Ken's on Brayden because of his loyalty to Kiki, and she kind of stabbed him in the back. But to be honest,
That's
Effie
part
did the
two.
same thing to Rick
Mm-hmm.
And
So
initially.
choke, yeah.
fine.
And we didn't trust her. We didn't trust her for that. But Rick
Yeah,
forgave. When were you?
yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right,
See,
Ken,
look,
go ahead and get.
if it did Rick so bad, that man told Diana ain't no future for us.
Hey.
He said, Diana, and the FBI ain't got the heart for it no more.
I ain't different. He said, "Look out for yourself.
Look out
Look
for
out for yourself."
yourself.
I want out
Hey,
the
but
game. I
that's
want out the
solid advice,
game.
man. That's solid advice, man. You got to look out for yourself in the game,
Rick,
man.
Rick be telling some folks some real things, dog.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
He definitely told Brayden the real. He told Cain the real truth. He
I'm
probably
telling you,
should have
man.
told Cain the real truth, or should have told him in a public setting.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, their first, yeah, that first scene, man, with them going at it when Reek was talking all that smack to Cain, I was like, this show about to be hyped today. This
Yeah.
show, and it was a good show, and that scene was good. But when Reek threw a punch, I was like, wait a minute, now, Reek, you crossing in the unknown territory
You out
with
of
Cain.
bounds.
And
You out
guess
of
what?
bounds, Rick.
Guess what? Cain blew
Can't
the
put him in
whistle on
check.
the Joker.
Can't put him in
Cain
check.
blew the whistle on the Joker.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Um,
All right,
l-
all right,
yeah,
Ken, go ahead and give us your number
I
one.
won't prolong it. My number one got to go is Jenny.
Yeah.
Same reason Big Hamm did, man. Jenny need to go. She got Saxe killed, and I'm almost getting mad at how they giving so much to Jenny. Every time one of her case fails, some new avenue come up.
Something fall
She
in the
got
lap.
Effie. Now she's trying to
Mm,
get Effie to flip based on more information they found from Lucas, and they just, I don't know, man. It's like Jenny not the main character, Jenny not the star of the show, but they keeping her relevant by continuing to give her avenues to chase down
yeah,
to have us in suspense and worried about Reek getting caught
yeah.
up.
It's like
And
they
then
want her to succeed.
Yeah,
yeah, and then the thing is this, man, we can't stand Blanca in her voice, but she
no,
all now you gotta give her credit, but she do
don't
try to
do it.
stay by the book.
She
Cause she
stay
did
about. She
say,
tries to
man,
say my book. That's
she
right.
was like that dude lying, man. He the head of Western Holdings. How he gonna,
Uh,
you know what I'm saying? So, but here go
Yeah.
Jenny. They're like not listen to her letter. I don't know if she'd already got the letter from Saxe yet, but now listen to the letter with
Yeah,
Saxe
she
like let the
had.
white whale go. Let the white
Mhm.
whale go. I
I'm
got
not
my
well,
gonna
girl now.
do it.
Yeah,
Get out
come
of here,
on, man.
Jenny, man. She should have fell off the building with Lucas. So
yeah,
Big Ham, I'm gonna cut in front of you because Ken already said my number one. My
Uh,
number one got to go is Jenny, man, and it's all for
yeah,
the reason you guys said. And I'm tired of her. I'm tired of her. It's honestly, I know it's writing for the show and it's entertaining and drama for us. And she playing the character good. That's why we hate her. But it's almost like
great
they're like,
hater character.
maybe Jenny should be the lead of this show. You know what I mean? It's their feel because they let stuff fall on her lap, and she's so close, but then she doesn't get harmed in any way, and it's
Right.
it's sickening, man. But my number one got to go also is Jenny, and I'm surprised she wasn't Big Ham's number one, so that's why I'm excited to hear who he guys. But before you do go, I say kudos, which we don't do. Kudos to Brayden's dad for stepping up for the family and kind of like not falling on the sword, right? Because he calling his lawyers and he knows that his brother's done wrong, but his wife is telling him to fold on his brother. His stupid son is telling him to fold on his brother, but he's like, no, no, no. We family. That's my brother. Let's let it play out. I'm gonna get my lawyers and we'll see what we can do. So Kudos to
Hey.
him. It might be stupid,
Actually,
but it's loyal.
Hey,
No,
don't
actually-
see the daddy actually wrote his brother's death. He
I was just
told
about to
Brayden
say,
right before he went in there. He said,
that
"You know
speech,
what,
Oh
Brayden?"
yeah, of course.
that
He
speech
said,
was for
"Sometimes
Brayden. Yeah,
You got to do the hard things.
Somebody got to do the hard things."
Yeah, but that's even more kudos to him for speaking real. You know,
Yeah.
because he was talking about himself, right? Doing the hard
Yeah.
thing is going to talking to these people and not trying to throw my brother in the fire. It just happened to be the right advice for Brayden too, unbeknownst to
Right.
him.
Right.
Yeah.
Big Hamm, go ahead and give us your number one.
My number one got to go from the sands of West Africa. Cain Tejada. He got to go, bro.
You
And
put
Kid
Cain
is
over
already.
Jitty,
But listen, Kid has already referenced how simp he was in their meeting room with
Effie.
Effie.
Yeah.
You forgot to mention the kids in here are mad because Monet done killed
They
their daddy. Cain and they're
Mhm.
mad because she felt like she put Tariq over him. He don't care about his daddy get killed. You don't care about that. Okay, you killed daddy, but how dare you put Tariq and take
Yeah.
his side?
Mhm.
That dude, man, come on, bro. That dude is crazy obsessed with Tariq. And it's,
He is, man.
to the point it's uncomfortable.
They can't be business partners, man. They can't be business partners, man, because he ready to stab him in the back at a heartbeat.
Yes.
At any moment. And I gotta give Tariq credit. If it hadn't been, I'd have been killed him a long time ago.
Listen,
Knowing he
this is
hate me like
fine.
that, I'd have been, man, dude gotta go. He got to go, bro. You try to
You're
work with
killing now.
somebody that's
You're killing now, Big Hamm.
man.
Don't push me.
I'm talking, yeah, stink of it. I'm talking about dog. That dude gotta go, man. He just been on Reek, all over Reek behind, following him behind Reek, everything.
Yeah.
Reek. He obsessed with
You
this
right.
dude, and we trying to
You
work together and get this money.
Get this money and
you
stay
always
alive.
back channels worried about what I'm doing.
Reek ain't trying to stab nobody in the back, man. He trying to
He
make
just
this
trying to
money and
work.
get out of the game.
He just trying to work, man. And he tried to help them. He did help them and save them behind so many times. And all this dude want to do is pin something on Reek, dog. It's crazy, bro. It's super simple behavior. Number one, got to go from the sands of West Africa. Cain Tejada.
Lorenzo
Not
Jr.
bad.
Yeah, not bad. Big Hamm, I give you credit for Estelle. This is becoming a somewhat of a routine, Ken, where we're giving Big Ham credit, but Estelle should have go. I almost pulled. I almost pulled a moral compass, or the what the odd man out, and said this whole I gotta protect my family and get back to my family mindset of Tariq got to go because I'm tired of seeing Tasha, Yaz, and Grandma, Big Mama, whatever. Reek, get out of here, Yaz. You're a cute girl, but
yeah, should have choked on that dolphin. Yeah, should have choked on that dolphin bracelet.
Man, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping out, man. Stall her out, man. Stall Yaz out, bro. Reek had already lost Raider, man. Don't do him like that.
I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
You got your twin. You got your twin, man. Let rehab his family.
Oh man. Okay. All right, fellas. Make sure you let us know what you thought about our Gassigo. It was fun. I think we had Cain and Jenny on our list. I had Monet, Ken, who was your odd person? Brayden. And then Big Hamm had Estelle.
Big Mama.
Yeah. Big
Mama gotta go, bro.
Let us know what you thought about our Gassigo and let us know if you got any Gassigo. All right, Big Hamm, go ahead and close it up.
Hey, we appreciate y'all stepping into the fellowship hall with the twins and Ralph. Hope y'all continue to rock with us, man, as we continue to close out this season of Power Book 3, man.
One episode left.
Epic, man. One episode left. I'm really excited for it. I hope y'all are too. Once again, follow us on Facebook at the Fellowship Hall. Follow us here. Comment, subscribe, like. If you hit the comments, we'll comment back. Remember, no spoilers. No spoilers on any of the leaks. Comment about this episode with us, and we'll comment back. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Raphael Hammond, and on Instagram and Twitter at HamDog22. And until we see y'all next time, fellowshippers, be blessed.
Be blessed.
Oh yeah, Denver and 4, by the way. Denver and 4.
Like